So I actually started this project at the end of October of last year. The total time spent is 32 hours, but it took so long because I keep changing stuff, but I'm very glad I spent that long on it. So I'm gonna start off with the drums. So I used claps, shaker, tambourine, percussion, kicks. It's just what the whole drum loop sounds like. Literally just this tambourine, shaker, claps, this percussion. I used a mix of a regular piano and an electric piano. So here's what they sound by themselves. All I did to the regular piano was add some reverb, and together it sounds like this. So that pretty much just goes throughout this entire thing here. It's just for the intro, I used the electric piano solo. So obviously, after I'd done the piano, I needed a melody. So this is what I came up with. I started it off on a vibraphone. I added this Celestia. Then I added another vibraphone, but pitched up an octave. And then a xylophone, violin, viola, and a string ensemble. And together it sounds like this. So that mixed with the piano sounds like this. And we can add the drums back in. So when I got to this point, it just felt like I was missing something. So I added a bass. The bass literally just uses a triangle wave, I'm pretty sure. Then when I put all those together, but it still felt like it was missing some sort of rhythm. So I went onto Looperman and found this strum. It sounds like this. And then I needed to make this transition sound better. It's just pretty boring. I used this riser here into this crash. Made it sound like this. The only thing that changes in the verse is I change the shakers a bit, but other than that, it's still pretty much the same. I also removed the melody, so it was just the piano and the drums. And then we go into the pre-chorus. So it's very similar to this intro here and the chorus, except the only thing I changed was I removed some instruments of the melody, also got rid of the strum for this. And in the second half of the pre-chorus, I got rid of the tambourine and the percussion. And then when the drums are removed, so the bridge is where I made a different piano progression. It just sounds like this. Then we get into the second half of the bridge, which just introduces some of the drums again. It just brings in the shaker, the claps, and the percussion. And then we get into the second pre-chorus, which is quite a bit different. So in the second pre-chorus, it uses the same piano as before, but without those high notes. And then here we bring back in the tambourine. And then I use the exact same instruments for the melody, but I just changed up the melody a bit. So together with the piano. And then the second half brings back in the kicks, the bass, and the mute strum. Except I changed the bass up a bit. Which then together sounds like this. Then we get to the second chorus. So it's twice as long as the first chorus, but I changed the first half of it. The first half of the chorus doesn't have any drums in it. It has the bass, the piano, but I got rid of the electric piano. Also has the vibraphone, Celestia, and then viola and string ensemble. I removed the strum. And then we have an outro, which has an electric piano, vibraphone, violin, viola ensemble. The only thing I changed with this is, for this melody, is I changed the very last note. So I needed to make a melody guide, and I honestly didn't know how to make a melody guide. I didn't know if it was something complex or just something really simple, but I'm just too stupid. And apparently I was just a bit stupid. I literally just had to put the notes in FL Studio and send over an audio file with and without the melody guide. So I literally just made the melody guide with a piano. Did it for the verse. For the chorus. And the bridge. Now after I got the vocals from that singer, I just needed to put it in the song. But I know nothing about mixing. So I sent it over to my good friend Elijah and he got started on it. I'll put his link in the description below, please check him out. And once all that was done, I had the final song. Please check out my song in the description. It will also be in the end card of this video. And please check out Elijah and both of the people on Fiverr in the description as well. Thank you for watching, and I plan to do another song in the future.